G'day, g'day, welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. Here we got someone who's clearly having a no good, very bad day, who decides to climb up the engine of a train, and so gets pulled off and has this seemingly big explosion after the fact.
To West Palm Beach! You f***ing moron!
You alright?
I just f***ing told you that I'm not alright now! Because that was the last train back home! And you f***ed it up!
I understand, but you weren't getting on the train.
Why are you smiling right now?
You weren't getting on the train. Man, listen, she was on that side. She was climbing up on the engine, on the ladder.
Who cares?
We care.
She got on the Trump hat and a black dress, black Vans, and she had the audacity on top of that.
There's no bathrooms. What bathroom am I supposed to go to? Are you serious? There's no bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yeah, what he say? We still on the platform.
Whoa, calm down there, be careful. I don't want you to pop a vein now or anything because it seems like you're really boiling yourself there with the amount of rage you're currently going under. Maybe take a moment to cool off and reconsider what you're currently doing because it's not getting you anywhere. This person's Airbnb is filled to the brim with cockroaches, so they've gone up to the person who's in charge of this place to go off at them about it.
Hello. Hi. Okay. Cabin number 3.
Do you guys have like a receipt that you give when you turn in keys?
No, you get that from your third-party booking.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Hopefully you guys don't rent it out because that was really a pity. You know, it was really like a shame that you guys handed a key to someone knowing that there was roaches in there.
I
So
apologize, Chantal.
yeah,
I really do.
yeah, it's too bad.
I should have never done that to you.
I know.
I mean, it was pathetic. I do apologize.
I didn't say pathetic. I said a pity. And if you want to be funny and smart, don't you work here? This is where you work.
It is.
You should be ashamed. Just because you live in filth, and you don't mind the roaches doesn't mind that we mind the roaches, babe. We're from different lifestyles.
I love how this goes from just simply basically complaining about just, hey, this isn't great, to going off at someone's entire choices of their life. Here we have some parking shenanigans.
Take pictures. Get the f*** out of here! Go inside. She kicked your car.
Yeah.
You can always trust that whenever a person has a truck like that, they seem to always be able to park absolutely terribly. Here we witness an argument on the train.
That's your mother. That's your mother. My mother? Come on, guys. There's kids here and everything. Doesn't matter. You don't want to start with the I said, excuse me, sir, and you said I have a guest here, so I couldn't sit there, and I said, wait until there's 100 other you don't gotta be that way. Then you gotta get up. You don't tell me how I have to be. Oh, I don't? Okay. You're trying to intimidate somebody. Get your hand out of my face. Right. I'm sitting down. Come on, guys. You? Yeah, okay, get a life. How much you make? How much you make a day, huh? $50 selling your ass on the street? Oh, wow, yeah, totally. You got me, oh my God. Yeah, right. We know about you. We can tell. You want to put on a show. You want everybody to see, right? I want to read my book and go home with my kids. I think your father took care of that. Yeah, okay. Even my dad would kick your ass. Bye. 75. Bye. You're not scaring anybody. I know, you're right. I'm scaring myself. Yeah, okay.
Man, that's the most lamest argument I've ever heard. They don't even know how to yell right. Oh, that was great. This person discovers a Tesla driving on its own with nobody in it.
This car is literally driving itself. There is nobody in it. We at Winco. I'm gonna move out the way because it's driving itself. It's literally driving itself. It's driving itself. Move out the way. The car is driving itself. Move, it's driving. Nobody is in it. Yeah, move out the way. Move out the way, y'all. It's driving itself by itself. Move out the way, y'all. Move out the way. Please, y'all, move out the way.
Just take a trolley or a shopping cart as you Americans call, and just put it in front of the car. It will stop self-driving because there's something in its way now and has no idea what to do about that fact. It's like those self-driving cars in San Francisco. Just pop a cone on top of them. They will have no idea how to deal with that situation. What do you guys think? Comments down below. Next, we have a fun clip where there seems to be some road rage going on.
Though it's not about did you hit me though. It's not about did you. No, I'm not having a bad day, sweetheart. It's about the fact that you came on my side, boo, and then you had the nerve to push your head that way. Okay, baby, learn how to drive, boo. If you was on a driver's air test, you would be done. If you was on a driver's air test, baby, you would be done, boo. You would be done, boo. They would have failed you. They would have failed you. Okay, on the driver's ed test, they don't tell you to do that when you're in. I'm not mad, baby. I'm not mad. I love you. I love you. I love it. I love it. Have a good one. Learn to drive that big ass truck, though.
When all's well, it ends well, right? Love how that ended. Just the casual. It's just like, no, I'm not mad. I love you. And then suddenly she reciprocates the entire feeling of that situation, which is just like, huh. That's cool. Great way to end this one. As well as a sly comment about you better learn how to drive that big truck. Here we have by far one of the most craziest interactions I've seen so far. So basically what happened beforehand is this guy in his truck was pulling into this private car park. As he's pulling into this car park, this other person in their Mercedes decided to try and pull out and went extremely close to the truck, almost hitting them because it seems like they don't know how to quite drive. Anyway, those people inside, the person inside the Mercedes quickly escalates this entire situation. Here's the clip.
She just spit on my car now. You can see it leaking down. She's spitting on me.
He's blocking my car.
I'm not.
He's literally blocking.
You drove into me.
No.
You drove into me. The front of your car hit mine.
You're supposed to be on that
you
side,
drove into me.
On this side.
You drove into me, ma'am. Ma'am, you drove into me. Ma'am. Drove the front of your car into me. You put the front of your car into mine. I didn't move the back of my car into you.
Stop right there in the middle of the road.
Because you almost hit me. Because you almost hit me.
Hurry up, hurry up, bro. Just drive over here, bro. Drive over here, bro. Stop recording me, bitch. You can't record me, bitch, without my permission, bitch. Stop recording me, 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 bitch. Where the police, bitch?
I called them. They're on their way.
Police, bitch.
They're on their way.
My car, dumbass.
Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Jewish bitch.
We're waiting for the cops. We don't need to. It's private. We're not blocking traffic. Yeah, this is private.
Do you own it, bitch?
No, either does the city though. Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Look how far you are.
Wait for the cops.
On the road, bro.
Just wait for the cops.
How far you are.
You started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
Started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
You're supposed to be on this side,
You drove the front of your car into mine.
Me, bitch. Stop recording me.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Oh, I'm pressing
Stop
charges
recording me,
now.
bitch.
I'm
Stop
pressing
recording me,
charges
bitch.
now.
Stop. You can't press charges.
I'm pressing charges.
You're recording me without my permission, bitch.
It's illegal.
I will do whatever I want.
Knock it off.
Bruh,
Yep.
Stop recording me, bitch. Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
Stop
You just
recording
hit
me,
my
bitch.
phone.
Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
Bruh, this bitch.
She just spit on me. She hit my phone. She hit my car.
Right, this thing over here. Hold on. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Pig. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Pig.
Stop.
Bruh. This is it. Is this shit? How you gonna arrest
Stop.
me?
You're not
bruh?
under arrest right now.
How you gonna arrest me? Bro, I got places to be. Bro, I got places to be. What the f*** y'all on, bruh? Bruh, he can't record me without my
Yes, you
permission.
can.
That's
Yes,
fucking
you
the
can.
law.
Turn
No,
around.
it's not.
Stop.
He cannot record me.
And you can't hit him,
I
okay?
didn't hit him.
She did. He saw you.
To help de-escalate this, you mind just turning your camera off and just stepping to the side with me?
You think you...
Man. That was an entire story. It's like, I don't know. Probably the last thing you'd want to do is insult the police officers who are there to try and dissolve this situation, because then they just immediately lose any form of like, I'm sorry for this entire situation. No, the minute you're like, oh, leave me alone, you pig. It's just like, what in the world are you doing? You're just that brain dead that you just are going to swear at anyone and use any form of insult you can to insult people. And it's like how you're the type of person calling this guy white trash when you look like the very definition of it. Wow. Chaos and Bruce here. We can't go the regular insult of like, oh, she definitely lives with her parents, because I mean, in this day and age, the rental market's fucked. Good luck getting out of your parents' house. But you know that anytime she leaves home, the parents are like 50-50 whether they actually want to go around and change all the locks to make sure that she can never get back inside, because, my god, she has no idea how to shut up. And, of course, you know the thing where people who lack intelligence to make good arguments will just say the same point over and over again, just make it louder each and every time, because that's the only way they might ever get a point across. They can't win by actual discussions. They have to win by sheerly forcing their will upon the other person. Well, that didn't work here. Wow, what a crazy one. This Karen attempted to intimidate a bunch of kids, and when that failed, she decided to take the racist route. When that failed, she decided to body shame. It failed as well.
I didn't leave my seat. There's children here. Look at these boys. Ma'am, I didn't leave my seat one time.
As we can see here, it's a Karen in the wild.
Are you kidding? I'm American. Look at accent. Yo, look at I'm American.
So am I!
You're from Florida? No.
I was born right here. US of A, love.
I sit your ass down. This is what's wrong with America. Fat little kid. Here. Shut the f*** up.
Oi, oi, oi.
Put your mask on, Karen. Karenism.
You know, at some points you should have just walked away a lot sooner than what you did, because all you did was just ripped off your mask and showed what a horrible person you are, and that's all you've done here. Good job. Here's a fun clip. So what's happened here is an overweight guy has sat down in a chair next to another person. This person was not happy about that and expressed that in probably the most dumbest way you probably could have. By the way, I just want to let you know the person who she's claiming is fat is the guy in the video with the white bottom-up shirt, okay? You'll see him at the end, and you'll see what I mean, that this seemed a bit beyond stupid.
No, ma'am. I'm not cursing at anyone. No, ma'am. Absolutely. I will give him an apology. Oh, because we don't like fat people next to us? Oh, okay.
I sure don't want you sitting next to me.
I've checked in my plate. The fuck? I paid my money. So because I don't want your gut overlapping me, that's my problem? Right, I don't like fat people. No, I don't. Your gut is here and are laughing here.
We're no walking zone 1, Spirit Gold member, Silver War, Spirit Flag 3.
No, I don't like fat people. No, I don't. I don't like fat people. No, I don't. I paid my ticket. That's all I know. And I know I paid my ticket. And you're fat. So he's too El Gordo to get to me. You too El Gordo. Yeah, you fat. You fat pork eating. No, you want to
Ma'am,
no,
we're going to be calling the Leos. You're not flying today. You're not flying today.
I'm not flying because they talk shit to me. We didn't start this, they did. And I paid my money, so that's all I know.
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that Karma also said hi in this clip? Well, there's your information there. Karma said hi. She got told that she's not flying today because of her actions here. And man, that guy in the white button-up shirt that she's pointing out, he's not fat. I could say that he probably is overweight. He's probably got a beer gut, but he's not what most people would define as fat gut leaking over the chair. I'd be assuming you'd be talking about some 350, 400-pound person who's just larger than the chair itself, so they seep over the actual handles themselves. But no, it's just an ordinary guy who's probably got a little bit of weight on him. My God, what an unnecessary, over-the-top reaction to this all. Here we have some classic road rage.
Get the f*** out of my way! Psycho. You got on my ass! You need to move!
What is that, a weapon?
Yes, it is!
Oh, you just called it a weapon. That's a crime.
Oh, you jazz
That's
cop.
a
I've already
crime.
called the cops.
You're the one assaulting people.
You went right in front of me. You
Dude.
just about killed my car.
You're out of your mind.
Dick.
You're a crazy
Jazz
ass.
cop.
Go on, get it.
I've already called 911.
Go on, get it.
I've already called 911.
Go on, get it. You're psycho.
I really just want to know how in the world we got here in the first place. It's very clear that neither party is innocent in this entire situation, because the guy behind the camera is in the ute in front that has stopped, which has led into this madness here. But clearly something happened beforehand that's led to some funky road rage. This person gets their nails done at a nail salon. They seem to be happy with the nails at the time. They even leave a $10 tip on top of the usual payment. But they come back later with not only their sister, but their mother in tow to complain about the nails and attempt to get a refund. Here's the clip.
We're going to stop full payment. You're not going to get 1 penny. How's that?
We can call the Swedish bank
right now. Go on the bank.
You can call the bank whatever you want, but we say we don't do refund. You can sit down and we repair for you. Yes, you can call it.
We are stopping this right now.
But we can call the company. They said you can call the manager.
Yeah, you can go and do whatever you want.
So do the 25 refund and we'll take care of the rest later.
But 25 isn't even half because I had left a $10 tip.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Are you filming us? Hi. Here, let her film your nails. She's filming you. Look at the nails.
I record a video.
Yeah.
You see, I put on Facebook, don't worry.
Yeah,
We
look
can
at them. Would you pay $60 for these nails, folks?
I mean, look at the edges and how uneven.
And I also want to say, for you to film us when we're speaking to you kindly is completely
That's why I say, how I sit down and he do repair
It's not even,
for you.
it's even stuck on my fingers. There are even dots under the lines.
Do you think they're good? Are you proud of them?
For me, I think it's good.
Look, I get the idea that you may have thought it was fine at the time, but when you had someone else double check over it, they might see problems that you didn't see. So I completely understand that part of it. But also at the same note, it sounds like the nail tech is very willing to do the repairs and fixes necessary to make you happy in this situation, and you're refusing to do so because it seems like you just want your money back and that's it. You actually don't care about the nails itself and things on those lines. Like, I will say this, I personally would never run a nail salon like this, so me saying this is probably redundant, but I mean, if I were just to do something along these lines, I would be like, cool, if you want a refund, if you come to get nails done here, if you'd like to get a refund in the future, you'll have to have the nails removed on site before you get the refund. So you can't get away with getting free cool looking nails because no, you wanted the refund, they get taken off or they get undone, yada yada yada. Though those are probably real nails. I don't know enough about this stuff, leave me alone. Here we have a Karen arguing in the middle of the road with someone else who I believe is in the car. Either way, she's blocking the road for other people, and it turns out that there's someone else around who doesn't like that either.
Please stop! Jessica! He's f***ing complaining! Look at this here. Oh, they're gonna arrest us! Jesus! Oh, these are police here who was here to save the day. Freak out of here!
Karma, swiftly served again. Well, not really, she gets to walk away from this, but hey, the police are there to stop the situation from escalating unnecessary or causing annoyance by just having that person standing there for God knows how long they're gonna do that for. Is it just me or do the boomers of late really don't like us looking at our screens, but the moment we go outside, they're also the same type of person that complains about us doing things outside they don't like? Well, here's a perfect example of a boomer doing that.
Where are you driving?
Huh?
Now, I've been told to call the police on you guys.
What?
I am telling you, I have been told to call you to the people. Don't drive. You're not.
They're registered, miss.
You're not old enough.
Yeah, I am. Not when you're 14, you have a permit for it.
Out.
What do you mean I am out? I'm outside.
No.
Go?
Yes.
Why? Dude, I'm 14.
You want me to call the police?
Go ahead. I really don't care.
What's your name?
Jerry.
Gary?
Gary.
Gary?
Gary.
Okay, where do you live, Gary? Right around the corner, right?
Like
Yeah.
over there.
Right over there. And I see you also going to your friend down around this cove.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That's not right.
What's not right?
I'm not going to sit here and talk to you. I'm going to go call the police.
Okay, then go call the police. I have.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, have a great time.
It's genuinely funny because this is actually legitimately a thing I've seen a lot over the past little while. Just how a lot of people complain that, oh, these damn kids, all they do is sit inside and do nothing all day. But the moment that any of them want to play outside on the street, they complain about kids being on the street. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. You can't complain about us being inside, but also complain when we're making use of the street out the front of our house, playing games with other people on the street, or just riding around. Like, what's wrong with that? It's just so insane that this is the type of thing that exists. And yes, that is a bit of an overgeneralization. Not all boomers act like that, so sorry to the ones that don't, but you know, a lot of them do, and you know it. Now this clip has a story to it, and we successfully have both sides of that story. But I mean, we got a clip from both perspectives here. We're going to be starting off with the perspective from the employee of this Dollar General, but basically the gist of it is something occurred prior to the recording of both sides here, where this person made an attempt to make a transaction. That card got declined for some reason or another. Apparently some transphobia was done. Apparently the employee swore at the customer. Apparently. These are allegations. Here's clip one from the employee side.
Here's giving me a hard time here at Dollar General.
All right,
doesn't want to leave because their card is declined because
my card did not. It did not say insufficient funds. What did it say, ma'am? Did my card say insufficient funds, or did it say that your system's not working? No, I'm serious, because this isn't cool.
Is it okay if I check out?
Anyway, this is not. It did not say insufficient funds, sir. What did it say? It said no checking account. What does that mean? It did not say insufficient funds. We're going back to your transphobia. What did you say to me, sir? You given me a hard time here before at this place. What did you say to me? Keep filming, because it's going to be on here. You cussed at me. You said you. You're going to lose your job, sir. Have a good one.
Okay, now you've seen that, let's get the other point of view, the point of view from the customer. Mind you, this clip has now been deleted by the original poster, as well as they've deleted their entire TikTok account, which is interesting to say the least, but I'll get back to you on that one. Here's the clip first.
Oh, this is Quentin at the Dollar General in Pflugerville. What did you say, Quentin? You called me a she, her?
I don't know what
And you said to get the out because your system's...
I don't know what you said, man. Go on somewhere.
Oh, no, what'd you call me? Please, Quentin. Please feel free to tell me what you called me.
We can play this game all day.
Oh, what game? Where you're being transphobic and offensive because your system's not working, and I asked if we could use another register, and you said
This
get the fuck
fellow
out of
here
here?
is giving me a hard time here at Dollar General.
All right,
Doesn't
Siri.
want to leave because their card is declined because
My
of
card did not it did not say insufficient funds. What did it say, ma'am? Did my card say insufficient funds, or did it say that your system's not working? No, I'm serious, because this isn't cool.
Is it okay if I check out?
Anyway, this is not, it did not say insufficient funds, sir. What did it say? It said no checking account. What does that mean? It did not say insufficient funds. We're going back to your transphobia. What did you say to me, sir? You given me a hard time here before at this place. What did you say to me? Keep filming, because it's going to be on here. You cussed at me. You said, F you. You're going to lose your job, sir. Have a good one. I guarantee.
Okay, let's do some unpacking here. So I think the first things to unpack is her allegations of this guy apparently cussing her out, as well as potential transphobia nonsense. And, well, you can take his choice to be silenced about this entire thing as two things. Either A, he's not trying to deny these allegations, or B, he just doesn't want to fight about this type of thing. Which, ultimately, with those things, that's about as far as we can really get here. I wouldn't understand why someone would want to throw these type of allegations unnecessarily at people for no reason. I would personally like to believe that she did have to deal with some transphobia, but at the same time, knowing how a lot of these things go, there's a lot of lies and often false things that are said in these clips to try and heat up the story to go viral more so. I don't know. So I'm just not going to touch with a 10-foot pole, if I'm completely honest. Moving to the next thing. I worked in retail for years at a cash register. I never in my life has seen a card get declined for no checking account. So, and even from some basic Google searching, I cannot find anything that relates to that. But usually, if the card system just doesn't work on our end, usually it just won't even load the ability to complete the transaction on an ATM on the FPOS machines if the system's down. Like, that's usually how it goes. So it could be something with the bank that's having issues, or maybe your account's having issues. There are various different error codes that pop up when a card gets declined, and there are various different reasons for said error codes. Ultimately, this is interesting. Outside of the supposed allegations of transphobia and an employee cussing out a customer, well, there's not really much happening here aside from just stupid shenanigans. And again, her account's also gone. Well, the account that originally posted the clip from her point of view is gone. And that could be for various different reasons. Either they got a lot of heat because people saw their perspective being the wrong one, or potentially they just copped a lot of crap because they're trans. Who knows? The account's gone, and happy that simple, really. Here we have a very interesting clip, to say the least, as what's apparently happened here is that this guy's kids have been running amok in this hotel, and so after they've chosen not to do anything themselves, the hotel's decided to kick the parents and the family out entirely. And here's a recording of the next section.
Why are you being so nasty? It ain't... Why can't we stay here no more?
Well, she saw your kids in there.
What do my kids have anything to do with this?
Your kids were in the laundry room in our refrigerator. Ma'am,
my kids was not in y'all laundry room and y'all refrigerator.
I'm not going to go through it with you. I've already heard that you've been nasty to my other people.
No. Your worker was nasty to my kids. Your worker came out the office, slammed the door in my kid's face for no apparently reason. Why can't we stay here any longer? Why?
Because the owner said you're not staying here. Your kids run around during the day.
Ma'am, my kids don't never come out the room. Only
They're
my
not
two.
Staying. You're not staying. The owner said you're not staying anymore.
Ma'am, at first you told my wife that
it's because your kids were in there.
Ma'am, my kids are 14 and 15 years old.
I'm through with you. You're not staying. Point blank. Don't be back on the property after today.
Wow. Just like that, ma'am?
Just like that. Just like that.
But you told my wife this hotel is not a hotel that extended stay, right?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I told her she may want to go down here.
Ma'am, you told my wife that this hotel.
Don't put words in my mouth.
No, I'm not.
Because I didn't say that to your wife. Bring her out here.
My wife said that you said that we can't stay at this hotel no more because you said that this hotel, we done been here long enough and this is not an extended hotel. We have to go down the road. My wife told me that.
That is not what I told you.
Ma'am, we have it recorded.
Whatever. You don't have that recorded from me.
Okay. Ma'am, all I'm asking you. Wow. Ma'am, I'm telling you, I will report you to corporate.
I like the entire thing as like, well, my kids did nothing. They didn't do anything. They're like 15, 14. They weren't doing anything along these lines. Well, clearly they were to a point of view. And then I also love how he tried to make up a story on how the staff members were rude to his kids who were not out there in the hotel, who never leave the room, yet somehow they happen to be in a situation where the staff could be rude to the kids in the first place out in the lobby. It's like, buddy, two parts of your story don't line up. The kids can't be in your room and never leave the room and also be out in the hotel lobby where they have to deal with a worker who was apparently nasty to them. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's just not how that works. Either take responsibility to your lack of parenting or controlling your kids in this situation and doing something smarter about it, and just accept the fact that this is what this situation is now. You are no longer allowed to stay at this hotel. You have to go elsewhere because your kids have caused too much of a ruckus and you chose the brightest way of handling that problem.